Tom Garratt video. Social media was abuzz with the presence of Tom Garratt, a former rugby league player who was last seen on the pitch supporting Hull Kingston Rovers in the Betfred Super League. Garratt, who is now pursuing a career outside the world of sport, caught the public's attention with his recent appearance on a podcast, where he expressed his emotions openly. Tom Garratt, previously known as a reliable player in the world of rugby, has become quite a figure in the spotlight since ending his professional career on the gridiron. However, his existence never really disappeared from public discussion, especially when he decided to join the world of podcasts. In his latest podcast, which quickly started trending on social media, Garratt spoke openly about his journey in the world of rugby, his feelings on ending his sporting career and the challenges he faced after retirement. This podcast is not only a forum for Garratt to share his personal stories and experiences, but also to manifest various emotions that he may have been holding back. In one part of the podcast, Garratt candidly spoke about his feelings about his final moments on the rugby pitch as a professional player. "It was a difficult moment. I felt a mixture of happiness and loss. It was difficult to let go of something that had been a big part of my life," said Garratt in a voice full of emotion. Podcast listeners soak in Garratt's honesty and sincerity, realizing that behind the glittering athlete's life, there is a story of struggle and sacrifice that is not always visible. Garratt also revealed how he went through the process of adapting after retiring from rugby, a stage that is not always easy for an athlete who has dedicated most of his life to the sport. Garratt's presence in this podcast also received mixed reactions from fellow players, fans, and parties involved in the world of sports. Many appreciate Garratt's courage and honesty in sharing his life story. Rugby fans, especially those who once supported Hull Kingston Rovers, felt the emotional vibrations in every word spoken by their former idol. Apart from discussing personal moments, Garratt also explores relevant topics in the world of sports, such as the mental stress experienced by professional athletes, financial challenges after retirement, and lifestyle changes. This podcast not only provides deep insight into the human side of a famous athlete, but also raises awareness of the issues many athletes may face after retirement. Since this podcast was released, hashtags related to Tom Garratt and his podcast have been trending on various social media platforms. Many netizens expressed their appreciation for Garratt's honesty and courage in revealing a personal side that many people may have never known. This podcast is also an inspiration for many people who are facing big changes in their lives, not only in the world of sports, but also in various aspects of life. It cannot be denied that Tom Garratt's presence in the world of podcasts has given a new dimension to his image and personality in the eyes of the public. A new chapter that proves that an athlete's success is not only measured by achievements on the field, but also by how they overcome challenges and live life after retirement.